Hello viewers, 4DIYers here with another tutorial video for everyone. In this particular video here, I'll be doing a demonstration on how to replace the engine oil and oil filter on a Ford Ranger equipped with a 2.5 liter inline 4-cylinder. This video is sponsored by Auto Parts Way. They have supplied the oil filter in order to produce this video. The link will be included in the description below. This particular truck I am working with here today is a 1998. Start by warming up the engine to full operating temperature and elevate the front of the vehicle. For this, I am using drive-on ramps. When the oil is hot, it will flow better, making it easier to drain. Oil replacement intervals specified by Ford's owner's manual is 5,000 kilometers to 8,000 kilometers or 3,000 miles to 5,000 miles for conventional oil. They don't list synthetic, but as a generalized specification, it's 7,000 to 10,000 kilometers or 4,000 to 6,000 miles. Locate the drain plug, which is on the passenger side of the oil pan, using a 15mm socket with a 3/8 drive ratchet. Remove the plug. Ensure the oil pan is directly below the plug. Once that plug is loose, remove it by hand. Typically what I like to do is once the plug is unthreaded, pull it away quickly by hand to minimize the amount of oil on your hand. This will take a couple minutes until the oil is fully drained. We can move the pan over once most of the oil has drained from the engine, so it's directly below the filter. The oil filter is on the intake side of the engine, and I find it's easiest to access it from the top of the engine. Just make sure not to burn your arm when the engine is hot. Loosen the filter first and back it off a couple turns. This will allow the oil to drain from the filter directly below to the pan. If you are having problems loosening the filter, you can use the assistance of a filter wrench, strap wrench, or interlocking pliers. Then remove the filter and dump the remaining oil in the pan below. You can flip it around and then pick it straight up through the engine bay. It's also good to have a rag handy to prevent any drips. As mentioned earlier, Auto Parts Way has supplied me with the oil filter required for this vehicle. The link to this product will be included in the description below, so be sure to check them out. Pair up the old and new filters to ensure they are the same. Clean the filter gasket mounting surface on the side of the block to remove any dirt which may cause sealing issues. Apply a film of oil using your finger and the new oil to the filter seal. This will provide lubrication and allow the filter gasket to seat correctly. Spin the filter on. Make sure you don't get any dirt on the gasket. Once that filter gasket makes contact with the block, it should be tightened 3/4 of a turn more. Under tightening can lead to leakage, and over tightening can also lead to leakage from a deformed gasket. Now back under the truck, clean the sealing surface for the drain plug. This truck uses a rubber gasket around the drain plug. Clean the gasket if needed and inspect for any damage. If damage is found, then a replacement is required. Otherwise, you can reuse the old plug. The torque specifications for the drain plug is 15 to 25 foot-pounds. Clean around the oil cap on the valve cover to reduce any chance of dirt falling in the engine, and then remove. You can use a funnel if you wish. Fill the engine with oil. Oil weights will be based on your climate and current season. Based off the owner's manual, Ford recommends a 5W30 with an oil specification of WSS-M2C153-G, so it must meet or exceed these requirements. The 2.5 liter engine requires 4.3 liters or 4.5 quarts of oil. Check the dipstick, which is located on the driver's side of the engine next to the upper intake. From the add line, it is exactly 1 quart to the full line. Typically, I like to keep the oil level line towards the full line, as some oil will fill up the filter too. Considering it has been running, I'll remove it, give it a wipe, and then check the oil level. Add more oil if needed, and once done, start the engine and check for any leaks. Then remove the vehicle from the ramps. Old oil can be dumped back into the empty oil jug and taken to your local auto parts store or auto repair shop where they can dispose of it properly. Once the vehicle is on level ground, check the oil level again And here's a comparison color between the new and old oil. The new is on the right and the old is on the left after about 8,000 kilometers or 5,000 miles. Both are synthetic. New videos are uploaded every week to my channel. Show your support by hitting that subscribe button below the video. Don't forget to give me a thumbs up, and if you have any comments, please feel free to post them. Thank you for watching.